Yo, before y'all even skip, bro, this channel about to be only for reactions. You see these socials, follow me there. If you want to see gameplays, see Tool Clutch. Y'all know what's the word. Go.
The blanket.
Alright, chat. So we on these body cams, you know what I'm saying, type of vids. And I just saw this one yesterday popped up. But member first. So I guess they just released it to everybody or whatever. Routine traffic stop finds missing 13-year-old though. Girl. Is she in the car? Is she's gone in the car?
Just a friend, like a really close friend.
She's your girlfriend?
Because I just met her. That's way too soon.
How long ago did you meet her?
About 2 days ago.
2021.
About 2 days ago, 2021. Hold on, that doesn't.
her.
Hey, that doesn't match up because y'all seen the footage right there. Hold on, y'all go see it. Hold on.
This is gonna work a whole lot easier if you quit lying to me.
Over 1,400
He
miles.
definitely lying. Y'all see the footage? It said 2025. Bro said 2 days ago, 2021.
From home, a young girl is
Hey.
found hiding under a blanket during a routine traffic stop. Behind the wheel is a 32-year-old man who claims he just met her days earlier in Las Vegas.
Hold on, I'm
But
gonna
when
put
police
it.
start
I'm
peeling
gonna
back
put it
the
louder.
story,
My
they find
fault.
lies, fake
I
names,
was
and the
reacting
culmination of a shocking
to some music though, chat. So my fault. Y'all make sure y'all pull up to the clips though. Y'all know. So
multi-state
see Two
investigation.
Live. If y'all on
You said she's
YouTube,
19.
pull
I
up
did
to
the math.
Twitch.
I-
That's
I-
where we do the
The
reactions.
following report is based on official police records,
full
and the footage has
screen.
never been seen before
And
until now.
YouTube too.
Please note that all persons charged
Some
with
of
the crime
them
are
get
presumed
blocked
innocent
'cause
unless
we
and
react
until
to
proven guilty
music.
in a court of law. Just as the sun is coming up in Navajo County, Arizona, a sheriff's deputy notices a black SUV headed eastbound on Interstate 40
And
with
yeah,
several items
subscribe
hanging
though.
from the rearview
Appreciate y'all
mirror.
boys for the
When he
love.
pulls up behind the vehicle, the driver instantly takes the next exit, at which point the deputy makes the stop, only to find that the driver is not alone.
How you doing? Good. I'm Smith. I'm with the Navajo County Sheriff's Office. The reason I pulled you over, you have all those things hanging from your rearview mirror. That's an obstruction of view from the roadway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Who's hiding under the blanket? Huh? Well, can I have you put the blanket down just so I know that there's not a gun or nothing under there?
Nothing. It's back there.
She all right?
Yeah.
Dogs is there.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the car hiding?
No, just two dogs.
Two dogs? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Take
so
your driver's
she's
license,
in
your
the
registration, and your
back
insurance.
with a blanket on top of her, and the officer said, "Oh, to put the blanket down, as if like, oh, she has it in her head or something." Like, damn.
Can I have her keep this blanket down? I don't know if there's like a weapon or anything underneath there.
No problem. She's just passed
Like,
out.
is she
passed out?
covered up? Y'all know what I'm trying to say?
Okay. Can I get her ID?
She's
What's her name? Daisy? Daisy what? And birthday?
2007. Yes.
He said he knew her for 2 days. I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I don't know nobody's full name. I barely know my full name, gang. Let alone somebody else's in 2 days. Like, sorry, gang.
2007?
Me personally, though. Me personally.
Daisy Garcia Guzman? Okay. All right, can I have you come on back? I'll give you a written warning.
The driver, Raul Alexis Arellano Romero, is patted down and taken to sit in the deputy's front seat. But it's the identity of his female passenger that will turn this routine traffic stop into a morning of mystery.
You're not gonna lock me in, actually.
You got a handle. How's your day going so far?
Pretty good. Not too bad. A little tired, but not too bad.
Gotcha.
Yo, gang,
Where
let
you
me
coming
just get my vape.
I'm originally from Puerto Rico, actually.
from? Or where are you coming from?
Oh, right now? Oh, so I traveled to Las Vegas, and I'm on my way back home to New Mexico.
Gotcha. So you don't live in Alabama anymore?
No, I don't.
That's not how you get to New Mexico.
Well, I had to kind of stop a little bit because I was starting to get tired. So I thought I could find somewhere here, but I guess there's nothing here.
I ain't lose
That was
nothing, right?
possibly a gas station. That doesn't look like one.
Yeah, you just passed like a dozen of them, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, just
YouTube is
really?
looking.
I feel very weird being in your car right now.
The other day I did a
Would
live,
you rather
like
stand out in the
600 people
I mean, I could just stay in the
pulled up.
car. It's just kind of weird. I've never been
700
invited
almost.
into.
Like,
Is that your
YouTube is
first time?
doing that
Yeah.
thing.
Where's Daisy from? Alabama or New
I
Mexico?
think it's like
I
mostly because of the
think
short,
she's from New
the
Mexico,
vertical
if I remember
format.
Is she your
So
girlfriend?
No, she's not.
that
Who is she?
people just
Just
pull
a friend.
up.
Like a really close friend.
But I
Nothing
like
that.
Twitch though.
How old is she?
19?
The
Mostly
deputy
it's
has
like
noticed Raul's
Twitch.
nervousness. Writing in his report that his hands were shaking as he handed over his license, he decides to dig a little deeper into
I mean,
Raul's story.
YouTube
So she's 19, right?
is too many
Obviously.
subs, so I feel like
She's
that's
adult.
why it doesn't pop up.
You said she didn't have an ID on her. What do you mean by that?
I don't think she has one. I don't think
Y'all
she's
can
got
help me
one.
though. I gotta get some mods.
Not even an ID?
Not that I know of. I mean, she hasn't shown me or talked to me about one. So
The majority
I
of
don't know.
my
How
people
long did
is
you meet
like
her?
Portuguese, you know what I'm
About 2
saying? We
days
don't be
ago.
on the hand
Something like that.
streaming
meet her?
things.
Vegas?
I'm kind of
Just taking her home?
Nah, kind of. Not really like that. She just said that she's never been to New Mexico, and I told her, I'm like, well, it's really flat land, so thought we'd go and see it
I
together.
thought you said she was your girlfriend.
I never said she was.
Okay, must have been a misunderstanding.
No, I know. I never said.
Hold on, bro, because I was kind of confused. Hold
Corey.
on.
So she's 19, right?
Mhm.
Obviously, she's an adult.
So
You said
he
she
said
didn't have
she's
an ID on her.
19, okay?
What do you mean by that?
I don't think she has one.
He said she's 19. They saying a missing 13-year-old. So is there another person in the car? Or that's the 13-year-old?
She's never gotten one yet.
Not even an ID?
Not that I know of. I mean, she hasn't showed me or talked to me about one, so I really don't know.
How long ago did you meet her?
About 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Where'd you meet her at?
Vegas.
You could just take her home?
Nah, kind of. Not really like that. She just said that she's never been to New Mexico, and I told her, I'm like, well, it's really flat land, so thought we'd go and see it
I
together.
thought you said she was your girlfriend.
I never said she was.
Okay, must have been a misunderstanding.
No, I know. I never said she was. I just met her. That's way too soon. Just been kind of getting to know her, I guess.
With
I kinda
Raul's
feel
answers
he
not quite
said
lining up,
that's her
the deputy calls for
girlfriend.
backup.
I kind of
So
feel
what are you planning on doing with her?
Nothing. Just she wanted to go to New Mexico, so she asked for a drive. That's why I think she's like a drifter or something. Or nomad.
We got a problem with human smuggling going on.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what human smuggling is?
English isn't my first language, so
You speak very good English.
I know,
You
I know, I know, but smuggling sounds like
I was not born yesterday. You know what human...
You know the cop say you speak very good English. Come on now. Don't do it now.
smuggling, human trafficking is.
human trafficking. Yes,
Okay.
but
There's a little bit of a
humans-
difference. So human smuggling would be hiding an individual
I mean,
that's not
the
from this country,
V's
bringing
kind
them
of
across,
nice
to
though.
take
I
them
like
somewhere to another
the
state.
carpet
Gotcha.
right there.
Like you met a female 2 days ago.
Is
Yeah.
that
Taking
a
her to another
vape?
state.
I gotcha, but
And you don't really know anything about her.
yeah, I see what you mean. Does that really look like the smuggling type?
Anybody can be a smuggler.
I was gonna say why
We've
she
got
have a
grandmas,
vape.
we've
Yo,
got
chat. I don't.
Oh, no.
I don't be on that
No,
vape.
I can tell you
schemes.
that-
Hey. I don't be on that vape schemes. This one, my man's. You know what I'm saying. So, for y'all that don't know, y'all know hookah. Yeah, it's basically a mobile hookah. But I don't be on it like y'all be on it, bro. Y'all gotta relax, game. This might last me a year. I don't know about y'all. I gonna see.
As
You'll
soon as
see
I
me
get
in the
behind you, jump
videos
off
every
interstate,
now
you
and
go to a
then.
dead end road saying that you're going to New Mexico.
It'll last me a year,
Oh,
bro.
that's fair. Well, I mean, I'm not from here.
To get to the bottom of things, the deputy turns to
I
the
only
girl for
hit.
answers.
Oh, I don't even
Do
got
you have an
my,
ID on you,
my
Daisy?
thing here, but
And what's your last name?
I know.
Okay. What are you
I
doing?
only hit these. I roll with these. Shout out Grape Skins.
A long time
I
ago.
roll with these, and I get.
As a K-9 unit arrives on scene,
Because I don't
police
like
gather
smoking
Daisy and
for
Raul
nothing.
together so the
I mean,
drug dog can
vapes
sniff the
got
vehicle.
flavors,
The deputy
though.
takes the opportunity to again ask a question he's
You know?
gotten 2 different answers to.
How old are you, Daisy?
17.
But shout out
You're
your boys on YouTube.
2007.
Get the internet.
Oh, son, don't act like you didn't know. I'm 17.
I thought you were 19.
2007.
2007.
Get the internet.
Oh, so maybe I did the math wrong.
With that odd excuse hanging in the air,
Yeah,
K9
Chad,
deputy
the
comes
ads
back.
is crazy. Somebody told me I gotta edit if I want to be a successful YouTuber, so my fault. But yeah, bro sounds sus already, bro. I'm not liking
News
it.
that
It
adds
look
yet
like
another
a
wrinkle to this traffic
PDF type
All right, y'all.
of, you know?
So my canine's trained to detect 4 odors of cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, and fentanyl. You indicate a positive word to the vehicle. Having said that, have you guys been in contact with any of those drugs?
Like with any
No, like no one-
You drugging her?
Okay, well, that's,
No one's smoked any meth, no friends in
don't-
Vegas messing around with
I
anything?
don't- No, and I didn't really have anybody in the car much, so.
Okay. My canine ordered the vehicle and save Arizona gives us
Bro,
probable cause
he's
to search the vehicle,
drugging her.
okay?
It's crazy.
So we are going to search the
That
vehicle.
shit
You understand we're not going to find
13.
anything? No tutors or paraphernalia, nothing like that?
Nothing.
Okay.
as they prepare to search the car, Daisy and Raul are separated once more.
Daisy, can you come here real quick?
Maybe at most.
Can I search you real quick?
Like, speed, but nothing like great okay. or anything like that.
You got nothing on you? I'm going to have you sit in the front seat of my car, okay? Before
Yo, I
anybody
ain't
goes in
gonna
here
lie,
without
I'm
me in
not
there,
liking this.
I got to put your handcuffs, okay? So you don't grab any of my stuff. Just go ahead and put them behind your back.
Wait, why?
She's just detained right now. Because I'm not going to be in here to watch her. She's just going to sit in my vehicle. I don't need anyone going through my computer.
Oh, okay.
As they begin the search, the deputies discuss the growing discrepancies in the pair's stories.
So she's hiding under this.
Yeah.
And like I pull it up, she looks young. He says she's 19 and they met 2 days ago. She says they met a long time ago and that she's 17.
Okay.
And they met in
Sheesh.
Vegas and he's taking her home to
Already now.
in Idaho. He said he only went to Vegas.
How old is bro?
I definitely see
I mean,
sketch.
clearly look
She has
like
no luggage in the car.
27,
Oh, there's the weed.
26.
But at the moment, the deputies
Sound
are more
like
interested in
that.
finding out the truth
So
behind
he's
Daisy and
sad.
Raul's situation than what they
Oh,
found
he's
in the SUV.
32.
Now that you're not next to him, have you seen
Yeah.
him using any drugs for the past couple days?
No, sir.
No. And how old are you?
17.
Okay, so did you get him a fake ID?
No, sir.
Did you give him a fake name and date of birth?
No, sir.
So why does the date of birth that he ran come back to someone who's 19? You don't know? Okay, how long have you known him?
Multiple years.
Multiple years? Okay. And how old is he?
Not sure. Do you know his full name?
Multiple years.
Alexis Ariano.
Okay. Is that your boyfriend or just a friend?
We're kind of like family.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a personal question. It's up to you if you want to answer. Have you guys had any kind of sexual contact? You said that? No.
The cops note that a fake tattoo on Daisy's neck is wearing off, giving them more reason to suspect that she might be younger than she's letting on. Meanwhile, the other deputy turns up the heat on Raul.
Can you relay exactly what happened this weekend
What do you mean?
with her and your travel plans and everything like that?
Hold on, let me put the
Why?
screenshot.
Because it's not adding up. I talked to her, talked to you, getting two different stories. I just want to figure out what actually happened so that we can go on from there.
Okay, what did she say?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Well, I mean, I feel weird answering. I just told you I told you what happened.
So you met her 2 days ago?
Yes.
You went to Vegas, you met her 2 days ago.
Yes. Well,
You said she's
2 days ago.
19, she's 17.
I did the math.
The dog's just playing.
And what are your plans with her? Because it
Nothing.
doesn't make sense that you're going to take her to New Mexico, but you're not going to take her home.
I travel. No, I am taking her back. I travel a lot. So I just going to New Mexico for a little bit. I'm going to see my mom. My dog just died. One of my dogs just died, or my mom's dog just
Well, what are you going to do with her? You said you're not taking her to your mom.
Not like to stay. Not like that. No. She's going to get a hotel, I'm guessing. I really don't know.
With what money?
I didn't really think about that, to be honest. I guess with mine. Anyways, at this point, I feel like I need a lawyer because I'm feeling a little harassed. I'm not going to lie.
You're not being harassed, you're detained
I know,
at this
but-
point, okay? So you're going to go
Nah,
into
you
one of these
know
cars.
what you're doing. That's
Gotcha.
fine.
So
No.
I'm saying,
You'll be fine.
started off with
You'll
a-
be fine.
Sure. I'm
Damn,
not from
I
here.
can
don't know
even
how this
see his
place works, and
face
I know
though, right?
some places
I can tell you that if you're taking a 17-year-old girl across state lines
my fault.
and you don't know any of that information, you go to Vegas, you pick her up, everything that I've seen so far, obviously you're detained, okay?
The deputy will soon discover the truth behind Daisy's identity, but it will take some work to get past what he believes is possibly Raul's coaching.
All right, easy. I've got a bunch of questions because this isn't really making sense to me, okay? Are you from California?
No, sir.
Where are you from?
Right where I was born.
Like, where are you living right now?
What's it called?
Yeah, she clearly young. She don't even know where she lives at. So
Just be honest with me, please, because we will figure out everything, okay? Just please be honest with me so that it's not any more confusing than it needs to be. Can I get your real name? We're going to get a fingerprint scanner here. We're going to get a fingerprint scanner here.
Do I have to do it?
What?
Do I have to do it?
Yeah, we're going to get your identity. Okay, so I'm going to need your full name. Here's the thing, Daisy, or whatever your name is. You're not in trouble right now. We are the police. We're here to help you. We're not here to get him in trouble, but you're 17 years old. I cannot let you go with him from here on. Okay, so we need to figure out who you are and where we can help you go. Okay, what's your name?
Daisy.
yeah,
No, tell me your real name.
Daisy.
Okay, how do you spell it? Here's the thing. If you lie about your name, you're going to jail. And we will figure it out. We've got facial recognition and the fingerprint scanner. Okay, so I'm going to give you, this is your last chance to give me
Yo,
a
the
truthful
cop is
identification.
being
you
good.
have to give me a
though,
true
I ain't
name
gonna lie.
and a date of birth, otherwise you go to jail. Okay.
That's a nice approach. I ain't gonna lie.
At last, the girl admits to the deputy that
Bro,
she's not a
smart.
17-year-old nomad, but rather a 13-year-old
I mean,
from the
she's
opposite
young,
side of the
though.
country.
You can cancel the facial rec and fingerprint scanner. Located the 101, she's a missing juvenile out of Alabama.
Daisy's real name
Sheesh.
turns out to be Dayetzi Pizarro, listed as missing on a bulletin from the Marshall County, Alabama Sheriff's Office on April 19th,
Alabama.
11 days earlier. It's far from the last twist in this rapidly intensifying case.
What grade are you in?
8.
How long ago did you run away?
Like a week ago.
Okay, and what are you doing with him?
Huh?
What are you doing with him?
I'm just traveling.
The alert out of Alabama about Dayetzi also lists a person of interest, none other than 32-year-old Raul Alexis Arellano Romero.
Say,
now
I
you're
think
detained
they
because
did
you lied
some
about who she
weird
was.
stuff though.
Okay.
I lied about who she was.
Yeah. You've known her longer than 2 days. You've been traveling with her for longer than that. You lived in Alabama, right?
Yes.
Okay. When did you leave Alabama?
Wow, a while ago.
How long is it ago, man?
Like a while.
Like years?
Months.
Months?
Like months. Like we're talking about maybe 8 months.
Okay.
Almost a year.
That's not a while.
2021. So look at her.
I don't know.
Is that her though? Chay, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry for the ads, bro. But I ain't gonna. Y'all gonna have to live with
question
it,
for you.
bro. Cause
Is
I
that you?
gotta get my paper
That's
too,
his
bro.
His wife? Okay.
My fault.
It's his wife. So
Should
she
get an
goes here,
ad
she goes to
blocker
Alabama?
though.
No.
Okay,
I
so
don't want
when
no
did you pick her
virus
up?
on my stuff. bro.
Like 2-3 days ago.
I know, see, dude, this is gonna work a whole lot easier if you quit lying to me, okay?
Mostly
I know you're
on
lying to me,
stream,
bro.
I'll be
We already know that you've been with her for
playing,
longer than
so.
2 days. So are you gonna tell me how honestly how long you've been with her?
Wait, what makes you think that you know that
Here,
I've been
here's
with
the
her?
thing.
Bro,
I'm
she.
done talking with you. Sit in that car.
I'm
I've already
just-
talked to her. I got all the information that I need.
Yo,
When the
that
deputies get on the
officer is
phone-
me,
Here's
bro.
the thing.
I ain't gonna lie. This officer right here, the sheriff or whoever this is, bro. Even though I would never be a cop. That's me, bro, if I ever was a cop, though, bro. Alright, bro. That's enough, bro. Alright, we gonna talk at the station, bro. I ain't staying here. Like, bro, it's hard. Like, I got all these equipments on me, gang. Like, this shit waits, bro. Come on, bro.
I'm done talking with you. Sit in that car. I've already talked to her. I got all the information that I need.
But when the deputies get on the phone with authorities in
I got
Alabama, they learn that there's
information.
still much more to uncover in this disturbing case.
It looks like it says she left around like in the morning while the family was asleep. It looks like it was from So 7/28/2024.
Exhaust pump?
She was
7/28/2024, bro. It's 2025.
reported missing.
It turns out that this is actually the second time Raul has been accused of taking the girl on an unauthorized road trip, and the deputy gets on the phone with authorities in Massachusetts to learn more about a pending case from last year.
So we had a kidnapping case here in Massachusetts back in, I believe it was in July. He drove all the way over here and picked this child up who was here. She was here on vacation with her mom, her biological mom. He came here and picked her up and took her out of state lines. We were able to, with help with the state police, we were able to find them out in like Virginia somewhere. He was arrested. He was in prison for some time. His case is actually coming up soon. We are having a call with the DA. I was not aware that she was on the run again with him.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys found her. Thank you guys. Well, I'll be in touch.
Massachusetts?
Give me a little bit of time. I'm going to be in touch with her parents as well as the DA's office here. And,
Bro
I'll
was
call you
here.
back.
He was
Raul is
just here.
transported to the Navajo County Sheriff's
great.
Office for questioning, while Dayetzi is taken to the Family Advocacy Center in Show Low to be given a forensic interview.
I know it may seem like it, but you're still not in trouble, okay? We're not charging you with anything. We're probably gonna have to arrange for a way to get you back home.
That was a good
And
approach by the cop,
I don't know
though.
what your relationship is with your parents, but maybe
Because I feel
you
like she would have kept the
if that's
line,
what you
bro.
want.
In her
But she
interview,
young,
Dayetzi
though.
says she met Raul 2 years ago through her older brother. They began communicating through online games like Fortnite and Call of Duty, where she told him that she wanted to take a trip to Vegas.
Bro, I'm about to
He
get
picked
on
her up
that
outside her house.
COD, bro. This is why I don't have my I mean, first of all, I'm a content creator, basically. So I gotta, make good content or whatever. So I take the prox chat on. I take it off on me. Cause they be on some BS out there though. They can say all type of words, you know what I mean? So yeah. But that's why I don't like this, bro. Cause weird stuff like that could happen, bro. Y'all gotta watch y'all kids, bro. Watch what they do, check their phones, you know what I'm saying?
And they stayed
For
the night
real,
in
though.
Tennessee and Montana before finally arriving at a hotel in Henderson, Nevada.
Like, on the
She insists
game,
that they slept in separate
on the
beds and had no
game,
intimate
this
contact.
happens-
And while some items of interest were found in
Bro,
Raul's
this
vehicle,
happens every day.
He's detained right now because he's in the prison. He's got condoms in the center console. He's talking to her still.
no charges regarding a physical relationship have been filed. Meanwhile, at the sheriff's office,
Okay.
Raul is less than cooperative with the detectives.
We've been talking to Dave. We've been getting all the information she has.
Even
So
though
we
he
talked to
didn't
her,
do
and now
nothing,
we
bro,
want
it was
your
just
side of
a
the story. I want to hear from you, right? What's
time
going on?
thing
So,
for him to do something. Like
can
a
you
weird
start where-
stuff.
At the beginning,
Honestly, I have nothing to say.
So
what do you mean with that?
Exactly that. The straightforward meaning of nothing to say. I don't feel comfortable enough talking to you guys. It's not for any of you guys, to be honest.
With Raul unwilling to, Alexis Arellano Romero was transported
so y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like I feel like he didn't do no weird stuff, but it was like a time thing. Like he was about to. You know what I'm saying? He was about to. The cops just came on like at the right time, on the right place, right moment, like everything. Like, cause who knows? Who knows? Who knows?